Hayat bin Sa'id, the rebel scholar of the Sokoto Caliphate. In the late 19th century, as colonial pressure tightened across West Africa, a powerful and controversial figure emerged from the legacy of the Sokoto Caliphate, Hayat bin Sa'id. Born into a prestigious Islamic scholarly family, Hayat was the great-grandson of Usman Fodio, the revered founder of the Sokoto Caliphate. Raised with deep religious knowledge, he was expected to uphold the traditions of his lineage. But Hayat chose a different path, one that would lead to rebellion, exile, and war. By the 1870s and 1880s, Hayat became increasingly critical of the Caliphate's leadership. He believed they had strayed from true Islamic governance and openly challenged their authority. His teachings began attracting followers, and soon his movement grew into a serious threat. Declared a rebel by Sokoto authorities, Hayat was forced to flee. He journeyed eastward and eventually found refuge in the expanding empire of Rabi ad-Zubair, a powerful Sudanese warlord who was building a military state around the Lake Chad region. Under Rabi's protection, Hayat transformed from a scholar into a political and military actor. He became an influential advisor, helping to legitimize Rabi's rule through Islamic authority. Together, they formed a formidable alliance that challenged both local rulers and growing European colonial forces. But this rise would not last forever. In 1900, French colonial troops launched a major campaign against Rabi's empire. The decisive clash came at the Battle of Kuseri. Rabi was killed in battle, and his empire began to collapse. Hayat bin Sa'id was captured by the French soon after. Seen as both a religious leader and political threat, his fate was sealed. In 1901, he was executed by colonial authorities, marking the end of his resistance. Hayat bin Sa'id remains a complex figure in African history, a man torn between faith, reform, and power. To some, he was a principled reformer who stood against corruption. To others, a rebel who destabilized an already fragile empire. His story is a reminder of a turbulent era when tradition, faith, and colonial ambition collided across Africa.